We're getting it. We're getting into the universe now. We're starting to build things. We're starting to set the scene. We're starting to build environments and go places and see what this is possibly going to be. Hey everyone, Andrew here, Melbourne Superman, Super Fit Cosplay, and we're representing a bit of a different superhero today, but it is still involved with, well, he is still involved with the DC universe. So you can see that I'm representing my favorite green superhero, the Green Power Ranger. Today, we're actually talking about the Green Lantern. So we've had some awesome news come out really recently. So it's looking like we have now finally the go-ahead for our two main stars of the new Lantern series on HBO Max, or just Max, I think, as it's now called, which is relevant because it's obviously all going to cross over into a DC, which we'll talk about in a little bit. We'll talk a little bit more about how it's going to potentially affect the world of Superman 2025, directed by James Gunn, starring David Cornsweet. It wouldn't be a video. James Gunn has come out and tweeted, "Welcome to DC, Aaron Pierre. After a long and grueling series of auditions, I am absolutely sure we've found an incredible John Stewart." So that is that. So basically they have now cast the Green Lantern John Stewart role, Aaron Pierre. So he is a 30-year-old English actor known for a movie called Rebel Ridge. Now, I'm not very familiar with him. I'll check this one out just because I'd like to see what he's all about. He looks great as a John Stewart would. So we now have the mains, right? So we've got Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan and Aaron Pierre as John Stewart. So the Lantern series is set to start sort of filming in early 2025. Max also tweeted welcoming Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre to the Green Lantern series, so you will say that is pretty official. Jason Hawes of Slow Horses and Black Mirror is set to direct the first two episodes. So the summary of the show, which I find really interesting because it feels like it's going to be a little bit of a different tone from Superman 2025, whereas Superman 2025 is looking like a bit of a lighter, happier, brighter sort of tone, just based on what we've seen. This is looking like it's going to be a little bit different, and it could cross different sort of atmospheres, which I really like. So Lanterns follows new recruit John Stewart and Lantern legend Hal Jordan, two intergalactic cops drawn into a dark Earth-based mystery as they investigate a murder in the American heartland. So that tells me that it is right off the bat going to be something a bit more serious and more serious of a tone. And it also kind of tells me, like, maybe I'm swinging for the fences here, but it feels like John Stewart's going to be the main sort of hero in the Lantern series, and Hal Jordan, obviously a bit of an older actor, he's going to be more, and as he's already well established, he's going to be more of a mentor figure and potentially will pass the torch, as it were, step down. Now, what we've heard from the sort of timelines of this movie is this universe, it's going to work a little bit like Star Wars, right? So we're going to go back and forth. So I don't know that necessarily we're only going to see one version of these characters. Like, we might see a younger version of Hal Jordan and prequels and this and that, and we might go back and forth. So it certainly gives us a chance for more of a character arc and more time with these characters, rather than just, okay, he's going to be a mentor and then we're never going to see him again. Now, I want to touch on the costumes as well. So a lot of you have been worried about the costumes, myself included. Of course, I am coming around to them, but it now has been confirmed that the Guy Gardner costume from the movie has been designed by Maxwell Lord, which a lot of you had, speculated in the community, which is great. And it will be based on the Justice League International, and it might even be that it's made poorly and it's made to look sort of bad on purpose to represent that this isn't the direction that we want to go. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that? Comment down below. So I do believe we'll get better costumes, including Superman's. Different. So we are going to get most likely comic book accurate costumes in the Lanterns series, which I think we probably all sort of knew already, but just wanted to bring that to the forefront, that has been confirmed, that's not going to be the costume, that's not what we're going to see really moving forward. So we've got some really exciting stuff, right? So, like, It's interesting because, like, the DCEU sort of in the last couple of years crammed like a few movies together, and the kind of quality lacked a little bit. Like, I mean, I enjoyed The Flash, right? What did you think of The Flash? Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of that movie. But I enjoyed it to the sense that, like, it was nice to see Michael Keaton back. Did we need it? No, but it was cool. It was a fun throwback. Was it a cash grab? Maybe. But you know what? What movie isn't? I never really liked Ezra's performance as the Flash, but I enjoyed him in this movie. I thought he brought some real gravitas to the role, which I thought was good. But, like, it never really sort of, we never got a chance to see it do what it, because they knew that this universe was ending. So I think things lacked. So with this, I think that there's a lot of creativity going into it. I think there's a lot of heart going into it. Like, we've got some awesome stuff coming up. We got Superman 2025. We've got Creature Commanders. We've got Lanterns. We've got Supergirl. And I think they're putting a lot of effort into these properties and these projects. And I think we're going to see some really good things. Like, a few of you in the last video that I mentioned did talk about the Flash a little bit and how it was all right, but it was lacking. So I think we're gonna have a chance to see some really awesome stuff with the next stuff coming out. And my thought is that the Lanterns will cross over into the movie world to sort of form a Justice League, which is exciting because if, like, Jon Stewart is the Lantern, the main Lantern, he's young, he's a 30-year-old actor, he's the same age, I think David Cornsweet's also 30. So we're going to see a younger Justice League, which is cool, which gives us time to gestate with them, to, like, be with them. We might see an older Batman. I think they're going to probably base the Batman off of Batman Brave and the Bold, so he might be late 30s, early 40s, so he's older. Oh my god, I'm 40, and that makes me sad. Sorry, I digress. So hopefully we're going to see some awesome stuff. Who do you want to see in the Justice League? Tell me, comment down below. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love for you to talk about this with me. But this is very exciting. It's a little bit different from my Superman news that I normally hit, so it's a bit of left field stuff, but it's relevant, right? We're getting it. We're getting into the universe now. We're starting to build things. We're starting to set the scene. We're starting to build environments and go places and see what this is possibly going to be. So this is where it all begins. We are at still the beginning, and we're really excited about it. We're gonna move forward, and we're gonna see what, and by we I mean me, of course. I'm very excited to see what happens. So look, that's all I have to say about that. Really exciting stuff. So please, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding ding, share it with your friends, watch it to the end. Please do consider becoming a member. It really helps my channel out to keep going. Starts at $2.99 a month. Really you get early access to footage. You'll get behind the scenes footage, which I'm going to start to upload more of, and you're going to see things that you haven't seen released to the public. So that's where we're at. Look, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to watch me and follow me at Melbourne Superman on Instagram, and I will catch you next time.